Alright, so I've got the dimmer switch installed. It's right here, and if you watch the lights, we'll turn it down, and the lights dim right down, and then you can turn them off. Turn them on, you just turn the knob, and then you can bring them up to whatever brightness you need. There's a severe rat's nest behind this panel. I'm not gonna lie, the wiring is just all crammed in there, and it wasn't fun. So there were 2 wires going to one side of the switch. So here's the actual switch that came out. It's got 2 points on it. One had 2 wires, one had 1 wire. So I used a 3-wire connector, Wago connector or Wago connector, and a 2-wire Wago connector. The dimmer switch had 3 wires coming off the back. The red and white get twisted together, and the other one just is a single. So here is the 3D printed filler plate. It fit in there perfectly. They do make multiple different sizes, but it's fantastic. It came from RV Tips and Travels. Ross and Tara. Ross 3D prints these, and if you have any problems, just reach right out to them. I purchased that from their eBay store, and I'll have a link to the eBay store to get the filler plate. The installation, it wasn't that tough. However, 3 of these screws, when they put this panel in, they must have used what most of us use, a power tool with a screwdriver bit, and they didn't tighten up. So one thing you can do when you have an issue like that, let's see, where are they? Here we go. Some of these really small zip ties, if you stick that into the hole and then put the screw in, put the screw about 3/4 of the way in and then snip off the amount that's hanging out, that will tighten up your screw hole. And I mean, if it's really bad, you could use a larger zip tie, but I just use these small ones, and those 3 screws tightened right up with no issues. So that was just one little issue I had, and I've had to do that several times, especially when you're going into wood and they use power drivers. They tend to kind of over torque them and kind of strip the screws out a little bit. Not the screw, but the actual hole. But RV Tips and Travels, go ahead and follow along on their channel. They've got some great information on there. They also send you a sticker, and like I said, the installation was relatively easy. I snipped the blade connectors off the ends of the wires and used these Wago connectors or Wago connectors, and it all worked out really well.